But also because her husband is a man of God, you know, people put, I think, an extra judgment.
Yeah.
And
I was thinking about
I would
that.
say
Yeah.
for you, your husband, you know, is a wonderful man, and he's a gospel singer. Do you feel like this pressure is put on you because of your husband and his occupation?
For sure. I've talked to you guys about this. I get it pretty bad, and I think I take that and I never complain about it, because at the end of the day, it's like what Tam said. I'm not here for you. I'm here for Jesus. Like, and I feel God's love every day in my life. And I feel like people don't realize that church is like a hospital. Like, it's for the broken people. It's not for the ones that are already saved. Like, we need Jesus. So instead of pushing us away, you should accept us with open arms. If you see somebody doing something wrong, be an example of God's love. Be an example of, they say come as you are, but do you make people feel that way? Yeah. And I have found places and churches and incredible people that actually don't just call themselves Christian, but they are Christ-like in the way they love people.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm grateful for that, and I try to, I also don't make excuses for myself. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
And I still have ways to go in my walk with Christ. You know, I was raised Pentecostal. A lot of people don't know that, and a lot of people say, oh, when she married Israel, now all of a sudden she's talking about Jesus. Jesus has been in my life since the day I was born. I was dedicated to God. But that's not for me to prove to you. Yeah. You get what I mean?
But I also think because Meagan's job is to be sexy. She's an actress, and she's that. And that's what we appreciate her for.
Or she also just is. You can also just be sexy and walk that, because that's what he gave you in the first place.
But the point that I'm getting to is that is her job outside. When she's in the church, I believe that she's very respectful. I believe when you go to church, you are very respectful. But you also have a job.
Now, I'm not going to front. I try now even to be conscious of it. Like, Jeannie gets mad at me for it. She always tells me, don't change who you are. Yeah. But I am conscious of it, not so much for myself, but for my husband. Like, y'all could talk all you want about me, but you're not going to talk about him. That's how I feel. Yeah. So I try to be mindful when it comes to him. Yes. But even then, you guys, they will murder me on the fact that now if I dress demure, they'll be like...
That's what I'm saying. Religious folks will find anything to judge you
Then I'm fake.
About.
Right. Yeah. Oh, she talks about Jesus now. She's fake. She's trying to be Christian.
I want to say that's not all religious folks. That's some jealous religious folks.
And I want to make sure...
Talking about overtly religious.
Yes, overtly religious. And what I mean by that is the people that just focus on the religion and not have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Because you can love your religion and have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. But if you are just religious and don't have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, you're going to sound like that. Yeah. Because Jesus is love. Yes. Now, also, there are some things in the Bible that the Lord is clear about that he, you know, doesn't want us to do. But again, when he rebukes you on it, it's all with unconditional love. Love is at the center of all of it.
Let him know,
that is Christ's love.
Let him know.
That is what a true Christian...
I even feel though that let people have their own conviction. You know what I mean? Like, maybe be quiet and pray for them, and maybe God will speak to them and tell them what I wore was wrong or what. And I'm gonna be honest, even when I choose things I wear, I'm like, okay, is this less than a bathing suit that I would wear at a place? And even that, maybe people have issues with. That's for me what I feel comfortable with in the moment. I have those conversations with my husband. And again, if you feel I've done something wrong, pray for me, and maybe God will speak to me and maybe make me recognize where I'm wrong. But that's, again, for me and Christ to have that conversation, not for you.